Hi, I'm Jared, and this is Carrie, and we're here with
Super Heavy Black Dirt, the world's happiest doom rock band.
and they will be opening here at the Bridge on June 28th at 6 o'clock is when the doors open, and they'll be going on around 7, right?
Yep.
Somewhere around then. And we wanted to talk to them about some interesting topics. One of them, for one thing, is what is your favorite song that you guys are doing right now? And tell us what inspired you to write it. What do you like about it, and what it's about? What kind of message are you kind of sharing with that?
Well, if we're going to talk about one of our more personally meaningful songs, Lee Hedwood Hudson here wrote a song several years ago called
Day of the Snake.
Day of the Snake.
Yep. And what had happened actually was my daughter was diagnosed with leukemia 4 years ago. So I wanted to write a song about it in kind of a super heavy Black Dirt fashion, and so hence the name. But it goes out for anybody else. I'm active in the Relay for Life, and I hear a lot of different stories. And there's been other people that have been affected by cancer personally for all 4 of us, and so it goes out to all those people, the survivors and the ones who passed on. So.
That's right, and it's about never giving up. You know, don't ever give up. And we had a real good friend who passed away just earlier this year. He used to come to all of our shows.
Yeah.
And we kind of rewrote the last verse for him too, you know, because even though it took his life, it didn't take his spirit. So actually, on the recording of it, it goes to a little bit of a break halfway through. You hear a howl in the background.
Yeah.
And that's actually one of his screams that we culled from our live performances.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Forever. That's awesome. Yep. Well, good. You know, and the thing is with a lot of these songs too is we've all been through things where we wanted to give up. Mm-hmm. You know, we've all had moments in our lives where we wanted to cash in our chips and just walk out. You know, and just say, I'm done. I can't deal with this anymore. And you know, amazingly enough, a nice song that you can relate to and grasp onto just as a human being from another human being that went through something similar, you know, especially if it's written in such a way where it touches you, you know. I mean, just something like that could sometimes pull you out of the ditch, you know. And I think that that's the first step to getting back on the road, getting out of the ditch, you know, and then you can start dusting yourself off, and, you know, you'll find that, you know, songs like that definitely do help people. So
that's what we hope.
Yeah.
No,
you guys try to keep your stuff kind of ambiguous in a way, just enough so that there's a little bit of
Lyrically, I like to keep it ambiguous, and that way people can kind of put their own thing into what they might hear out of it.
Sylvia, are you the songwriter for the band?
It started out that way. I wrote most of it in the beginning. We branched out just recently where Andy just wrote a song we're working on, as well as Mike. They kind of collaborated on this. John's done some of the lyrics, but initially I started out writing most of the music and the lyrics.